Sound check. Oh hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Kobe Scroby and welcome back to The Evil Within. We are starting the third and final DLC, The Executioner. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy the stream, don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it in the comments. You can also subscribe to the channel for more streams and other videos. We will be going live again later tonight around 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Umbrelladoc and I will be playing It Takes Two, which is a fantastic game. It's really great. I've been playing it with my son. It's a lot of fun, and we should have some funny moments of us trying to work together and failing and killing each other. So it should be a good time. So yeah, come check out the channel later on tonight and hang out with us. So let's get into this. This is one of those rare times where I have some time during the day where my family was out doing something else and I'm home alone for a little bit, so I get to do this during the day. It doesn't happen very often, so I try to take advantage of it when I can. Use the memory scanner? I didn't read all that. Continuation of STEM operational testing. Examine process of escaping system exploit by Withers subject. Okay. Your daughter is trapped within STEM, imprisoned by her connection. To free her, you must also connect to STEM and eliminate all other subjects within. Your physical form within STEM will not be your own, but you should find that to your advantage. STEM's influence will eventually erase your daughter's memories, and she will become another creature of STEM. We will support you, but you must act before that is allowed to happen. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, we're playing as the first person as this guy? What? What? I can, like, scan? What is this? What does that do? Hey, Diego, you're back. Thanks for coming back, man. Yo, man, continue. I will sleep now. It's 1:30 a.m. here. All right. Well, thanks for coming back and letting me know, I guess. We'll be live again later. Umbrelladoc and I are going to play It Takes Two tonight. That's the plan anyway. So, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. It looks like you're about 12 hours ahead of me, so it'd be 8... Wait, if it's 1:30 p.m. and it's 1:30 a.m. for you... Okay, if I start at 8 o'clock p.m. for me, it should be 8 o'clock a.m. for you. So, we'll be back in the morning for you. So hope to see you there. Mobius Directive 1. That's a fun game. We'll definitely be there. Oh man, it should be a lot of fun with us trying to work together and failing and killing each other and getting frustrated and stuff. So it should be a good time. Establish synchronization. Final test subject has been successful. Inserted and and attunement with the safe-headed creature has been verified. Your stream starts at 8:30 a.m. for me. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure that I'm going to make it at 8 o'clock. It give or take, a half an hour, depending on, when my family's getting in bed and stuff. I try not to just say okay, family, bye. I'm leaving you now. I try to wait till they go to bed and they're going to go to sleep. And then I come down here and do my thing. So that's why it's not always perfect same time every day. You should be able to use our carrier wave to scan for residual traces of strong emotions. Now new directive files will be transmitted for placement into the environment. Oh man, this should be cool. So we're playing as the safe head guy. Family first, anytime, man. Yeah, I started to get into that, a few months ago. I was coming down here and doing this all the time and paying a little bit, less attention to them. I wasn't, ignoring them, but I would be like, all right, you guys good if I go? And they're like, yeah. So it was a little bit too much. I was streaming too much and not, I was cutting their time a little bit short, but I'm trying not to do that anymore. Bam. Head for the Victoriano Manor House. Oh man, so we should be pretty OP here, right? This is cool. Ooh, what's that? 2 safe tokens? Okay. This guy's really slow. I'm sprinting right now. Your wife must have been pissed. No, not really. She said she doesn't really care that I come and stream all the time because I mostly do it when they're in bed. So it's not like I just leave them during the day, and come down here and do this. Mostly when they go to bed. And she said she doesn't really mind, just as long as, it's nice that I wait until my son goes to bed so we can put him to bed, read him a story, do stuff like that. So she's pretty cool with it, though. Her and I were streaming Subsistence the last couple Sundays. I think we might do it again. Either, I don't know. I don't know about today, maybe tomorrow. Her and I might go live with a game called Subsistence. It's kind of a really grindy survival building game, but it's just so addicting for some reason. We can't stop playing it. Family life plus job plus streaming, that's pretty neat. Oh yeah, it's work all day, come home, shower, eat, spend time with the family, they go to bed, come and stream, stay up too late, sleep for 4 to 6 hours. Oh, well, at least I can freaking defend myself now. So I'm kind of juggling it all. Damage an enemy until they are staggered, then grab them with C, then throw them by pressing C again. I think I'm juggling it pretty well. It's still... R. Press R? I'm pressing R. Oh, wait. Wait, so grab them? No, R. I see. I wish I could get more sleep. I wish I could, I don't know. I'd have to work less or spend time with family less in order to... Or stream less in order to sleep more, but I'm not going to stream less. See you, man. Good night. Wow, that ragdoll physics. Yeah. Cool. Well, I hope to see you back later on. It'll be fun. This is cool. At least I have a weapon now. We're first person. This is awesome. Daughter's Diary 1. Dad, the doctor said you were going to come to help me. Are you ever going to get there? There are monsters all over the place. I'm going crazy. This has BioShock vibes to it right now. BioShock 2, where you played as the Big Daddy. Okay. Oh, what? I can't pick up the health? Okay, so I think I think I can't carry the health. I can only use it if I'm damaged. Oh, what is going on here? Weapons and... What? Barbed wire trap. Oh, I can use these tokens to... I can buy this. Place these traps simply by throwing them. Haunted caught can then be executed. Dynamite? Question mark. So I need to unlock these somehow. Increase the maximum level of the life gauge. Reduce the amount of damage taken from enemy attacks. Increase overall walking speed. Oh, these are good. Increase the amount of damage caused by the hammer. Alright, cool. I don't have enough to get anything. Oh, that costs 50. That costs 40. That costs 20. 10, 10. Okay. I don't have enough for anything. Mouse wheel to change weapons? Oh. Daughter's Diary 2. Are all these other people alive? Are they dead? Okay. So this is how it's going to be. This is pretty cool, though. I'm excited for this. And break the clock. Oh, grab? Interesting. Alright, let's go upstairs. Whoops. Oh, I broke it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This one's locked also, I'm guessing. Yeah. I don't have stamina gauge, though. I can just sprint forever, which is not very fast, but... Okay. Memory scanner. A pulse which detects hidden memories and items useful for finding traces of your daughter. Daughter Diary 3. I saw some guy killing the monsters. I think I should go meet him and see what happens. He might know Dad, but just in case he's some kind of creep, I'm going to leave my letters and stuff here. Find a Mobius file. Take this along. Oh, what's this? Put that down. Mobius Directive 2. Eliminate test subject CB212, murderer. This experiment will explore a method of extraction from within the STEM environment. Your objective is to rescue your daughter, who is already inside STEM, by eliminating all other connected test subjects. Subject CB212, a convicted murderer, has been completely dominated by STEM. His influence grows and he is disrupting your daughter's memory patterns. Kill CB212 and assess the girl's condition. Hey, Drunkle Crow, what's going on, man? That would be death. We're playing as like the executioner right now. This is pretty cool. Supplementary information. STEM erodes a subject's memories incrementally. Hey, by the way, did Umbrelladoc talk to you about you possibly being a game master for like a Lovecraft style dice rolling RPG thing that we were talking about doing? We talked about it a little while ago, and he said he was going to ask you if you wanted to do it. Gradually altering their personality and their physical appearance until finally the subject is completely dominated by STEM. Based upon the data from the Ruvik incident, it can be inferred that the Ruvik entity was able to leave the STEM system by entering the physical body of the test subject Leslie Withers. This first trial will explore STEM's mental degradation effects on more standard methods of egress. I have the Evil Within PS4 and Evil Within 2 PS4 Xbox One. Hey, thanks for coming back, Resident Evil AMC. It's good to see you back here. Nothing much, just relaxing a bit and working on a possible stream. And yes, he did. I have to look at some D20 programs to make it easier for the rolls. Cool. That'll be fun. I'm kind of really excited to do it. I've been watching this one. The YouTube channel is called Hyper RPG, and they do this one called Kolak. The story is just fantastic. And they have another one I just listened to. The Kolak one uses the Kids on Bikes system. The other one uses a 10 candles system. But the stories that these guys do are just fantastic. They're so good. They're my new favorite thing. And Umbrelladoc and chat said it would be super cool if we could do something like that. Anyway, let me finish this so I can get out of this. Transmissions from the outside, as well as tracking within STEM, are subject to error and time delays. Use your own judgment in handling any encounters. Connection status, 7 subjects. Adolescent female, detective, twin sibling, paroled murderer, psychiatric patient, ex-soldier, father of adolescent female. Actually, the link is in the description to the Kolak one I've been listening to. We watched a little bit of it on stream a couple times. So good. Okay, so we can go this way now. The Evil Within 2, I killed Boss Liam. Man, what? Oh, I thought I was going to pick up the picture. I haven't played that game in so long. If I even did play it, I don't remember. It's been so long, but man, I'm really excited to play it. I want to play it. But put it down. Put it down. All right, we got more chairs in here. No, I don't want that. Daughter's Diary 4. That guy said he was a killer and his job was to kill monsters. He said that he was collecting these weird tokens and made me help look for them. But when I tried to put one in my pocket, he started screaming and got this scary look in his eyes. He might kill me if I try to run away. He might kill me if I don't. And the biggest thing is it would not be really action-y. A lot of the stuff deals with the insanity and the like. It just would take some time, some planning, and I have run a few sessions for things. Yeah, I'm excited to do it, but I understand that it's going to take a long time of like planning, story stuff and building characters and stuff like that. So, which is all stuff that we could do on stream too. Chat seemed interested in doing it live, so they could help build characters and stuff like that. So if you ever want to work on doing something like that, let me and/or Umbrelladoc know, and we can go live and do it together if you want to. I try to find daughter Lily. Oh my God! Can I? Oh no! Can I crouch? Can I throw this at it? Ah! I can't. I can crouch. Okay, but it's hold. I don't like that. Can I switch it? If I would run it, I would start with Return to the Mountains of Madness. Oh man. I'm excited too for Lovecraft stuff. Always excited for Lovecraft stuff. I thought there was a toggle. Oh no. I thought there was a toggle crouch. Maybe not. There was in the regular game. Try to find Daughter Lily in the Evil Within too. Man, you're making me want to play it more. I got to get through these ones first. I'm trying to finish this one so I can move on to the next one. Alright, I get tokens when I kill those guys. Nice. We need all the tokens. Oh god, zombie in all of them. Well, I have been going over some more info on the stuff, and starting with Return would be the best one because it lets you get more into the cosmic horror and madness of Lovecraft. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like whatever, like you're basically the expert on that stuff compared to me. I'm kind of just along for the ride. I am not creative enough to come up with stories and stuff like that, so I'm kind of relying on you guys to help set that stuff up, and then I would just love to participate. I don't even have any dice. I gotta go get some dice. I don't even have any of that stuff. I've never done anything like that before. Transcript subject CB212 murder. Nobody said it was going to be like this. Time index 1. These motherfuckers barely put up a fight. Time index 2. The old broad who put me in here might have shown me a better time. 3. Who put a kid in here? Thought this place was all zombie crackheads. Your dad's who? Who is that? Why should I care? 5. Knew I couldn't trust that little kid trying to pocket my loot. What the heck? I can hear someone whispering at me. You trying to get inside my head? You think you know me? Don't be giving me orders. Where'd that sweet little girl go? Gotta be around here somewhere. Now I see what you were after, tricking me into coming in here. You think I'm your lab rat? You think you got me? I will kill every last one of you. Can you do a quick voice call on Discord? We can discuss while you're gaming a bit. It would be easier than typing. We can. Yeah, let me get in. If you, let's see, which one do you have access to? Is it my private stream on my Discord? Permissions. Yeah, you have access to on my Discord, Kobe's private stream. I'm in there right now. Oh man, we're back here. Okay. Oh! Okay.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. It's just, it is a hell of a lot easier to voice chat about it.
Yeah. Yeah, than to try to type and then me having to read it.
But yes, I'm all for it. Umbrella and I did discuss it because I ran quite a few different gaming sessions of different things, various different games, anime ones, regular D&D, the whole 9 yards. So doing a Lovecraft one wouldn't be too difficult. Return to the Mountains of Madness would likely be the best one.
Okay.
And it's because it is a good starting point. and we could move from Return to the Mountains of Madness and move from there to either straight to Call of Cthulhu, or even the more insane one, which, if I would do that one, it would literally mentally break a lot of people in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's it's one that has more of the insanity aspect, and you're about to get a chainsaw up the rump.
Yeah, I am. There's a lot of guys here.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with doing a Lovecraftian play for it. Is, again, like I said, there's not a lot of what's the best way to describe it? Not a lot of action. Most of your rolls are based on, are you going to have the sanity to survive what you're seeing?
Okay. Yeah, that channel Hyper RPG, they have a Call of Cthulhu one that they were doing. That I watched the first episode of it, so I kind of saw how they were doing it. But yeah, I'm completely new to this stuff. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm kind of letting you guys take the lead.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with like, the reason I'd want to do Return to the Mountains of Madness, Kobe, is it's exactly what it sounds like. You've I'm sure heard the story of the Mountains of Madness, and you said you liked it, and the whole bit with Return to the Mountains of Madness is you are acting as the people who've gone back, the one he tried to stop at the end of the story. That's who you're playing as.
Okay.
You're playing as that expedition. You would make, and the choices usually are like, are you going to be a professor? What's your main goals? What are you working with? That's what it would be.
Okay.
And literally just, you'd be researching, trying to find the stuff in the mountain, dealing with all that stuff. And I think you guys would enjoy it, because you don't have to stick with just the main plot about the Mountains of Madness, because the mountains are attached to so many locations in the Lovecraft world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have with the mountains, they talk about, if you remember the story, they see the other big mountain range in the distance at the end. That is the true Plateau of Leng, it's called, which is where you can end up going to, which is the big, big bads. Like, we're talking stuff that would terrify Doc, i.e. the spiders of Leng, which are tentacled, 7-foot tall spiders.
Yeah. I don't like that either. I'm not much for spiders.
Hit him with the hammer more. Get him more with the hammer.
This trap works really well on him. Hey, don't go up there.
But yeah, like the fun part is, one of the things I would have to do is every now and then I would have to private call you guys where even the chat wouldn't hear.
Okay.
Like, we'd have to have separate ones where I'd have to go, okay, come in here for a bit, and we'd have to discuss it, because there's going to be bits where, like, say you do a roll, like we come across a couple of Shoggoths, and you fail your sanity check.
Mm-hmm.
You would then I would have to get into a private call with you where for a few seconds I would explain to you what you're going to have to do. You've gone completely insane. The Shoggoth is in control of you right now.
Oh.
And you basically would become the enemy until your sanity would come back to normal.
Okay.
That's what the whole thing with it deals with. Is nice block. That's what the sanity works on. You're dealing with that and fighting with that whole aspect on that. And I do think you would enjoy it. I think Doc would enjoy it because you could end up going from dealing with the mountains and the Shoggoths and that to moving to dealing with Cthulhu himself or any of the other entities, which I think it would work really well and really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, chat seemed to be like really into it too, and yeah, it'd be a completely new thing for me.
So you've never done any kind of a D&D-esque game?
No. I honestly didn't even really understand what it was until I started listening to these guys. Yeah. Yeah, this is like my shop where I can upgrade my life, reduce damage, walk faster. More damage on this. Ooh, that'd be good too.
But yeah, that's the thing with a lot of the stuff in Lovecraft deals to a lot with insanity, dealing with, of course, the unknown. And that's why it would be entertaining, and I wouldn't mind doing it. We would just all have to get a program on the computer that allows us to roll dice on that screen where you just hit roll and it does it automatically.
Oh, yeah.
So nobody would have to try to get dice if they don't have it. It's all there.
Okay. That would be cool too, because if I were rolling on my table here, you wouldn't be able to see it on the camera. So yeah, that would be cool too, that it'd be on screen.
Yeah, like it would show, like you would roll and it would say you got a 20 or an 8 or whatnot, and that's how they would do it with that, so.
Okay.
It definitely would work in that manner. It just would take a little bit of setting up to get it all proper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I was creative enough to, like, come up with stories and stuff like that. I really am not.
Well, that's the other thing with it. I may be knowledgeable, but I don't know if I would be able to do it justice.
Okay.
And that's the only thing I'd be worried about is the effect of, well, let's face facts here, Kobe. I mean, you've got very weird names and wording that he loves to use, which tends to make it interesting in the least. Like for the longest time, I've never heard of the word squamous, which is one of his words he loves to use.
I don't think I've heard that either.
It literally just translates into disgusting. He has a tendency in all of his stuff to do a lot of really, really long words to describe something easily. Like he'd use their sentence, the gibbous moon is shining its eldritch light upon the squamish and disgustingly disturbing town. So at that point, you're now saying, well, it's literally, oh, the moon is shining on this weird town. That's literally what that translates into.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, and even being able to think on my feet and, you know, come up with something in a situation, it's going to take me a little bit of getting used to. I'm probably going to be slow on it.
Well, that's the bad thing. That's why I want to warn you now. You don't have a lot of time when things like that happen. There's literally a counter.
Oh, okay.
Like it would say, okay, we'll use this as an example. You're in the Mountains of Madness. You go to the one area and you have to roll a sanity check because there's 2 Shoggoths that you caught a glimpse of. You have literally 10 seconds to act in the game.
Okay.
And you have to decide what you do on the spur of the moment, because that's what makes it more fun. You have to act quickly.
All right.
Like, that's where it comes into the effect of how it would run.
All right, I can come back and read this later. Yeah, I definitely want to do it and, you know, get some experience with it, but feel like I'm not going to be great at the first one.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
You'll probably die.
Yeah.
That's to be expected, because I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to lie, the whole point in any of the Lovecraftian games with the tabletop is you're not surviving.
Yeah.
You're going to lose your sanity. You're gonna go crazy. Be it by a Shoggoth, one of the entities, something you've done, something your character is thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna lose your mind, because you start off usually with about 20 to 30 sanity points, and you will lose them as it goes.
Yeah,
the whole purpose of the game is you by the end of the game, you should, if you have at least 1 sanity point, you've won.
That sounds a little bit like that Call of Cthulhu one I started listening to. Like, pretty close to the beginning, one of the guys lost a lot of his sanity because they're doing it live, and the chat can influence, if they donate, they can influence the sanity, is how they were doing it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if we should do something like that, too, where, like, if you donate, I don't know, $10, just say you can take away a certain amount of sanity or something like that. Teleport? Whoa. This is weird.
But yeah, there's so many. There's like, the Call of Cthulhu has its own editions. There's the Trail of Cthulhu, which is all sorts of, excuse the vulgarity here, but all sorts of fucked up.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty much suffering. Because it's the people who made the tabletop game Call of Cthulhu, Chaosium, is the same one who did a few other recent games.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I'm doing here at the same time.
That's fine.
Pretty sure I can go back and read these here later. Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'm sure it's going to take a lot of planning and stuff, and setting up backstories and everything too on the characters.
Yeah. You played the Call of Cthulhu video game, right?
Yeah.
That's made by the same people who made the tabletop game.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a little while since I did it. You know, there's a game store I went into a couple weeks ago, and that's all they had was like tabletop RPG games and stuff in there. And there was a Call of Cthulhu one I saw there. There was also a Resident Evil one. Bunch of cool stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh. Like, that's one there I wouldn't mind trying. I'm looking at a couple of them. It was one of the ones I really liked the idea of. It's called Cthulhu by Gaslight.
Okay.
And the whole idea on it is it's all of Lovecraftian stuff, but it takes place in the Victorian age. Meaning you're going to run into like Sherlock Holmes and Jack the Ripper and people from the Victorian ages.
Oh.
Which, that's one of the ones I've looked at before, and I was like, oh, that could be entertaining.
Yeah. Oh.
Because imagine it. Fucking Jack the Ripper is a goddamn Cthulhu spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, listening to these ones I've been listening to, like, it can go anywhere. And I don't know how they think of all this stuff, and the guy, the game master, always has a place for it to go. Like, he just thinks on his feet and goes with it, and it's pretty amazing to me how he does it and doesn't miss a beat.
Right, and that is kind of, that's the hard part when you're running a campaign, is you're dealing with how are they going to react, and you have to act as yourself on a whim, basically, to make sure you get it right.
Mm-hmm. They also do a thing where chat can donate and give the players tokens.
Yes.
I wonder how to set stuff up like that, or if we just have to kind of keep track of it ourselves.
As the DM, it would be my job to keep track of it, and that's a big motherfucker with it. Oh god, he's got a club.
Chainsaw. It takes so long to switch weapons. Chainsaw! Do it. I'm gonna die. I can't scroll wheel and change weapons, or I can't hit numbers and change weapons. I gotta scroll to the right one.
But yeah, like, it would basically be if someone would donate or whatnot and get the, like, say, hey, I want to give Kobe a token for this.
Mm-hmm.
That token could then be used to say you screw up on a roll, you're saved. That's what those could be used for, or even buying a favor from the DM to do something normally you would not be able to.
Yeah, they were using them as, like, if... Oh, wait, get out. Oh, I screwed it up. Dang it, man. If, let's say the difficulty of the roll was 8 and they rolled a 2, they could use tokens to make up the difference.
Yep. And it makes sense.
Oh, man,
it makes sense for it, so...
Yeah, so if you ever want to... plan that stuff, we can, like... Oh, he killed his own guy. We can get on a call and go live or something and plan it and have chat help make characters and whatever.
Yeah, I think it would be funny, Kobe, because if chat would, they'd find a way to just absolutely screw you over.
Yeah.
They would somehow make you a decadent doctor that has 3 sanity points.
Yeah.
Be like, well, Kobe, here you go, and you're insane. Okay, you're going over here now. You're gonna go and lick paint.
Well, we should, like, let them help, but also kind of say, all right, well, that's too much.
Why, you don't want to go crazy?
Well, I'm sure I will. But like you said, they're going to take it to extreme probably.
Oh, they certainly can. I know when I was I did a little bit of a Lovecraft game at a convention. That's what they did. Like, I ended up with a character that literally had 5 sanity points, where everyone else had, like, almost 30. I'm like, motherfucker, I just ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
I purposely, like, became a cultist and let a Cthulhu spawn into my body. I became a monster. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna run with this.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just go with it. Yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, man, I landed it on top of that again. How did I do that? Oh, man.
Another one I would love to do, but nobody's heard of it, or if they have, they haven't played it or known of it in years. and it's not surprising because, well, it's an older game.
Mm-hmm. What's it called?
I'm looking up the name of it right now. I cannot remember the full name of it. I'm trying to remember.
Just let him kill his own guys. Oh, and me. Alright, so it seems like every time I kill all the zombies, they just respawn. Okay, they're behind me. So maybe I'll just leave one alive.
Paranoia.
Okay.
The whole point of it is it's you're not working together. You're actually just working for yourself. You're trying, like, literally, this is the description. It is a notable tabletop game for being more competitive than cooperative, where players are encouraged to actively betray one another for their own interests, as well as keeping a lighthearted, tongue-in-cheek tone despite its dystopian setting.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole setting for it, you're in a city that is controlled by a computer. You literally, the computer is the antagonist.
Oh.
Meaning, to deal with the threats, you are a troubleshooter. You go out, find trouble, and shoot it. The whole thing is you will receive mission instructions from the computer that are incomprehensible, contradictory, or obviously fatal to you if you adhere it.
Okay.
Failing a mission will mean you die, but succeeding means you also can die. That's the whole point of it. Your whole goal is you have 6 clones. Meaning if you die, you have a clone to replace you.
Okay. This is like
any injury you suffer is fatal.
It's like extra
and there's different
lives.
clearances. It's hilarious. Like you could literally, like, if we would play that game, you could send me a private message saying that your character believes that Doc's character is not following Praise Lord Computer's world. It's not following its rule. He does not have that clearance. So when you guys get off the train, you're going to kill him. And I'd say, okay. And he wouldn't know, and the minute he walks off the train, you shoot him. And his clone would then arrive, and that clone can't do anything because, well, you did right. You thought he was doing this, so yeah, he deserved to die. That clone deserved it. That's how that game works. You actively are trying to screw each other over, but it's all in fun and games and laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that I just listened to yesterday, it was used 10 candles system, so if you roll a 6, it's a success, but if you roll a 1, you either have to burn one of your traits, and you have like a positive trait, a negative trait, and then your brink is like your brink of sanity. It's interesting because when you roll 1s and you get rid of a die, then you have a worse chance of rolling a 6 to success. So it just gets progressively worse and worse as they go until you only have like 2 die left, 2 dice. And then the game's over when all the candles are out and when everybody's dead.
Right.
It's kind of like one that's made to, you will eventually fail.
Yeah, that's the whole point in Paranoia. You literally, there is no winning. Like with the clones, like they said, they call them the 6-pack, which are used to replace the preceding clone upon their death. There's no health system. Wounds players suffer will be fatal. Paranoia allows the characters to be routinely killed, yet the player can continue instead of leaving the game. This easy spending of the clone tends to lead to frequent firefights, gruesome, hilarious slapstick, and horrible yet humorous demise of most, if not all, the player characters' clones. Additional character clones can be purchased if one gains sufficient favor with the computer.
Mm.
And it's just hilarious. Like, it uses a lot of Lovecraftian stuff in it. Like, and there's secret societies. You literally would create your own secret society. Like, in the game, secret societies, this is what I'm reading from it, tend to be based on sketchy and spurious knowledge of ancient historical matters. For example, previous editions included societies such as the Seal Club that idolizes the outdoors but is unsure of what plants and animals actually look like. Another society includes the Knights of the Circular Object, based on the Knights of the Round Table. The Trekkies, the First Church of the Christ Computer Programmer. Many societies will have spies and double agents in each other's organizations. It's funny. It would just be absolutely funny. Like, I would like to do one of that eventually as well.
Okay. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, this stuff's all really interesting to me because I'm like just getting into it. Let's see. Let's do this. I got 20
Yeah,
left.
I mean, that's the fun part with it. I mean, there's a lot of different ones. So, it could be a lot of fun. And, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be a fun thing to do, like that I've never done before, and because basically I play games, I make other videos of stuff occasionally, like we used to brew beer at home, and I made some videos of that, and occasionally we'll go somewhere and I'll, you know, record some stuff, but for the most part, this is mainly just gaming here, but to have something else on the channel would be cool. Get some other people interested, and did I go this way yet? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, it just seems like, to me, it seems like there's just so much planning. It just seems almost impossible.
Sometimes it can be.
This is so bloody. Oh man. So I think me and Umbrelladoc are gonna play It Takes Two tonight.
That's a weird game.
Yeah, it's really good though. You gotta work together like in sync, or else you kill the other person. Can I pick up one of these? No. Oh, how am I supposed to get past this? Need to find something to throw at it. Oh, I'm trying to get through this game because I've got too many games started. I've got this one, Resident Evil Revelations, Dying Light 2. I just started Siberia. The new Siberia game just came out yesterday. I got like 4 games on the channel started.
Right. I know I plan on starting a couple of games myself, so...
Oh, that chair I just brought up here disappeared. What the hell? How am I supposed to get through this without blowing up? Can I get underneath it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I try to do too much stuff at the same time, and I don't. With work and family and everything, I only have a limited amount of time to do this type of stuff, and takes so long to get through.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hoping one day the channel takes off enough that I can just do stuff like this full time. So that's been my goal over the past 7 years I've been doing this. Still have not gotten there. Got a long ways to go too. Alright, go in there. Go in there. This is finally the last DLC for this, so I'm almost done with it. Alright.
Because here's the thing. The game I'd run, like I said, Beyond the Mountains of Madness, or AKA Return to the Mountains of Madness. You, like I said, you're playing as the Stark Merryweather expedition.
Uh-huh.
Your character technically has no stats, just sanity.
Okay.
And the big thing that they want you to have, and it's something I'd want you to think about, like, here shortly, if possible. Like, these are the skills or occupations they request. And even I would. You could be like a cartographer, aka map maker, sled driver, electrician, survival expert, a journalist, a mechanic, mining engineer, mountaineer, photographer, pilot, physician, radio engineer, or a scientist. That's all you can be in the game.
I am actually a mechanic, or I have been, so that would be something I could probably do fairly confidently.
Right.
Or like, I'm not an electrician, but that would be another one that would probably be interesting, I think, to do.
Right, and that makes sense. I mean, the whole thing with it is with characters in the game, you're mostly, like I said, your characters have to work with each other to survive.
Yeah.
Because not only are you doing it, like the augmented skills, I'm just going to read off here, you say you were a mechanic.
Yeah.
So you would probably end up getting aircraft maintenance, which means you would be like, your character would be good at preparing the aircraft and engines for the flight, securing the machines, checklists, warming the engines, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
Which would be, quote unquote, operate heavy machinery.
Yeah, okay. That's something I'd be more familiar with.
The sheet here I'm looking at, you get your name, your occupation, your college and degree, a birthplace, any mental disorder you have, your gender, your age. And you can get up to 99 sanity points.
Okay.
But yeah, like, it's the Call of Cthulhu. You can get weapons, because yes, you can fight some of these creatures. But, see here. For mechanics, I'm going to guess you would know mechanic repair. Operate heavy machinery is another one in there. Probably radio operator. Electrical repair, like, you can do all of them. Like, it's one page of a sheet I'm looking at. And yes, you have strength, dex, int, con, but there's so many. There is literally 12 characteristics in this game.
Yeah.
Strength, con, dex, intelligence, idea, luck, power, appearance, sanity, education, knowledge, It's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very, very much a lot more detailed than people would think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like it would be. We also doing it. We can't look at the effect of. You got to look at it like we're in the 30s.
Okay.
So you're not gonna have computers. We're not gonna have stuff like that. It would literally be radios.
Oh no.
And things like that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like like little wireless radio outfits, small cars, dog sleds, little gasoline engines, guns. Guns will be resorted to like pistols, revolvers, shotguns. Nothing big.
Mm.
And that's where it would come into the difficulty with most people who play any kind of D&D stuff, is they're so used to doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, take for instance, they show a character here, like you can either make your own or pick one of these. Like this one here, his name's Robert Markland. He's 32 years old, a technician and a mechanic. No damage bonus. He has a 30-06 bolt-action rifle, a revolver, and his fists. That's it.
I kind of like that one.
His skills are aircraft maintenance, climbing, dodge, driving a dog sled, electrical repair, first aid, listen, mechanical repair, natural history, navigation, operate heavy machinery, pilot aircraft, polar survival, radio operator, spot hidden, and tracking.
Okay.
His languages, he can speak English and Cherokee.
That sounds kind of... Go ahead.
That's the kind of characters they want you to kind of make, where like you don't get straight points, you get percentages.
Okay.
Like in the pilot mechanic there with Robert, his aircraft maintenance is 70%, meaning he has the highest percentage to succeed in doing the aircraft maintenance kind of thing.
Yeah, so he'd be the one you'd want to do it if he can.
Yeah. Like another mechanic, Charles here, he has aircraft maintenance at 75%. So it's always a range. You're going to have different ones. So that's where it comes into the effect of, do I want to play a character here, or do I want to make my own kind of thing? And
I was going to say
the hard part would be I would probably have to make it as an NPC, because in there a female character has to be there.
Okay.
For the exploration this time.
I would like to make a character, but like I said, I'm not creative enough, like, so it'd probably be better to take one that's made.
Scroby's aircraft mechanic who can't speak English and has trouble reading math.
Yeah. Crap, I'm trying to adjust this. There we go. All right, so what do I need to think about first to get it going? Like a character and traits and stuff? Like, is there something I can look at as like a guide of all the stuff that I'm going to need to decide?
Yeah. Yes. I'm actually trying to figure out how I can do this. Because I have The book is big. I have the PDF of Beyond the Mountains of Madness. It's 444 pages long.
Oh, wow.
Because it's got all the characters, the storyline, because when we're talking, I'll put it this way. You do your prologue, which is talking about the new expedition, which makes your character there. Chapter 1, you arrive in New York to meet your other people, get a female in the party, have the omens of it. Then, Chapter 2, now you're out on sea. Literally, there is 17 chapters for a full gameplay of Beyond the Mountains of Madness.
Okay.
The prologue, aka in the beginning, is talking about the original exploration, the new one where you're making your characters. Chapter 1 is where your characters are made and you're meeting everybody. Then the first couple is dealing with the death of your sea captain, an abduction, where you're working on that. Then you get on the ship to head to sea. And you work to getting to the mountains, which usually takes about 1 session when you're at sea, maybe 2 to get to Antarctica, but you're already starting to deal with the madness and everything already because they're trying to stop you. The cults are trying to stop you, and you're dealing with that.
Okay.
When you're at Antarctica, you're now making the camp. You're now dealing with that. You're going to where Old Lake's campground was, and then you're in Chapter 10 is when you finally make it to the city, to the Forgotten City, the Elder Things City, where everything starts to go to hell. And that's where everything goes on, where you're now dealing with all of that stuff. Yeah, like it says here, the introduction, the keeper, that's what they call the DM, will introduce all the other parties. Like, I'd say, okay, you're going to have another party there. The prologue will then have all the investigators to join the expedition and learn a bit about the other party that preceded them, meaning you're going to learn about the previous ones and everything.
Okay.
Then in Chapter 1, that's when the characters all meet for the first time. The expedition leaders, the long-standing feud between them. Then in Chapter 2, you become involved in a murder of a man that was advertised as a member of it. You're dealing with that.
Okay.
Then you guys go into the sea. That's how they go with that one. It's literally building. That's where the madness starts. Okay, why did this guy get killed? Why is this going on? Why would they try to stop us, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I wish my girlfriend could get in on this, but she's not, like, play the female character, but she's not gonna be available to do it as much as necessary. But oh crap, I don't have enough tokens for this. Yeah. She should probably be able to do it a couple times, but then, because she always goes to bed early, and then I come down here and do this after everybody's sleeping, so.
Right, like, and that's the biggest thing, like, with doing Beyond the Mountains of Madness, like, I'd be pretty much even dragging Foxboy into it. Dealing with it it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, literally, it's the insanity of what we're dealing with. We're going to be fighting and dealing with the monsters that are going to basically destroy everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other people, ones from the game, will show up. The original story, like Paul Danforth and William Dyer, the ones who saw the Shoggoth and escaped.
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to be trying to keep you from going. They're going to keep saying, no, don't do this, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
These things are here. You are going to unleash this, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to be faced with, are you going to actually free these things?
And we're going to go anyway.
Yeah, are you going to free the Shoggoths? Are you going to cause Cthulhu to wake? Are you going to cause things to wake up?
Mm-hmm. Oh, got me. Go, 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 go.
Like, that's the whole aspect. Like, I know what Doc would probably end up trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And have a feeling what you would probably try to do. You would probably attempt to wake them and free them.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Only because you don't see, like, your character could not see them as a threat.
How am I supposed to hit this guy? He runs faster than me. There we go. Get him, get him.
Like, that's the thing. Would you want a character that's brain is going to look at them and think the Elder Ones are going to be an enemy, or are you gonna is your character going to want them to be destroyed? Are you going to want to kill all the people who are in the party to try to save yourself? Are you going to literally give them to them? Like, would you effectively let a Shoggoth or an Elder One kill?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that stuff will just kind of all unfold as we're making decisions as we go along.
Right. Like, you could end up with your sanity, end up going completely nuts and siding with the Shoggoths, where you're going to work with them. Are you going to side with them? Are you going to side with the with Dwyer and try to stop everybody after you learn what's going on?
Yeah.
So he dropped his rocket launcher and is gonna murder your ass with a chainsaw.
Yeah. Somehow I got him. Rocket launcher is now available for purchase. This seems just kind of like a bonus run around and murder everything mode, rather than story. Like, there's some stuff to read, but
like, that's the big thing. Like, I've got another one I'm working on running more and more, but I know you wouldn't play it. So, I mean, I know that.
What's that one?
It's based on Ruby.
Oh, I don't know enough about it. I watched like the first episode, and that's all farther I got.
Yeah, you basically make your own character, make your weapon, the whole 9 yards. So it would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm working on that one. I'm looking at quite a few different ones to run.
All right. Wonder how long this one goes here. I don't know. Since there's not a lot of story in this one, I kind of feel like I'm done with this game after I finish playing this one for today. What's in here?
Say you should play the bloodiest game you can locate.
I'm kind of excited to play The Evil Within 2 because it's first person, and someone was just telling me that it's open world and it's really good. I can't even remember if I played it. It was so long ago. Like I played this when it came out, but I remember almost none of it. Oh, good. Invisible guys. Well, perfect. Hey, get back here. Wonder when my family's coming home. I was just gonna do this for a couple hours, and now it's been 3 hours.
They left.
Yeah, they were gonna get groceries and stuff, and then then she said they were gonna go take the dog, her mom's dog, to the dog park and do some stuff, and kind of figured they'd be back here by now. Get back here, guy.
This is a very interesting drink. It's new from Pepsi.
What is it?
It's called Pepsi Nitro Vanilla.
Huh.
It's made with nitrogen.
Oh.
So it's kind of like, are you a beer drinker at all?
Yeah, I was until I was diagnosed with celiac disease, so I can't have gluten anymore.
Right, but you'll get what I mean when I say
yeah.
its flavor is it will not flavor, but the kind of mouthfeel and texture is it's made the same way they make Guinness. It's a really, really thick type of Pepsi, but it's really tasty, really smooth, and really flavorful.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
The nitrogen bubbles are smaller, like more fine.
Yeah, that's what it says here. Nitrogen infused cola, smaller bubbles, smoother taste.
Yeah. Yeah, I like nitro beer. That's what we used to do. We used to go to beer festivals and brew beer at home and stuff, and now I can't have it anymore.
Well, you actually can if you don't make it with wheat.
Yeah. Yeah, there's ways around it. But
that's okay. I can't have any alcohol until around July.
Oh, yeah. You had surgery?
Yep.
That's all right. I don't really find myself drinking much anymore because it's like I'll get a drink and then I'll take a few drinks and then I'll start working on something, and then an hour later I'll be like, oh, I got a drink here, and then it'll be warm. I'll take another drink and then forget about it again. Or I drink a few and then I start streaming, and then it catches up to me, and then I gotta pee all the time, and I gotta pause the stream. It's just kind of a pain. Oh, good. That guy's gonna blow up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna finish this one. Like, this is fun, but I feel like the story is, for the most part, done. Move on to something else. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can hit the car? Alright. Can I trap this thing? Yeah. Oh, he still got me. Oh, jeez. Oh man, don't kill me.
But yeah, I mean, that's the big thing with a lot of the Lovecraftian stuff. I mean, I'm glad you've gotten into Lovecraft. I mean, I hate to say it, the guy's a bastard. He really was.
Yeah.
But most people see his what he did and, well, what he believed, I should say, and just write him off like, oh, he's horrible, don't ever read any of his stuff. It's like, no, you gotta separate the artist from the art.
Yeah, I was listening to a guy on YouTube the other day. Channel's called The Tale Master, and he was reading Lovecraft short stories and stuff, and he talked a lot about him, like how he was, you know, I don't know, kind of a sick guy, but like his writing is just phenomenal. Like even the structure of it.
Oh yeah, like he very much was a brilliant writer in the prose and the way he wrote.
Oh, I killed him the same time he killed me.
The way he captured the fear.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it, he got you.
I think we killed each other at the exact same time. Dang it. All right, I'll do this one more time.
That's the big thing with Lovecraft. I mean, the man, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The guy was a fucking racist.
Yeah.
And a bigot. I mean, he very much was that. Note to everyone here, I do not, as a friend of Kobe's and his main go-to guy for, well, Lovecraft, I do not condone any belief that Lovecraft had. I just condone his writing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't know much about him until recently.
Right.
But yeah, his writing and the movies and games and stuff that can be made from it, I like him a lot.
Oh yeah, and it's because it's well, he has a quote that I believe 100%, and it's a very well quoted. It's used in a lot of horror games and everything else. It's the greatest and oldest emotion in mankind is fear, and the greatest and oldest of that is the fear of the unknown.
Yeah. True.
And that's exactly what it turns into. He is 100%. Like, it's literally the unknown. And I think that's what makes me like him as much as I do, is it's also very, very, very believable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know about you, Kobe. I don't know what your beliefs are on certain things. But yeah, I can believe some of the things that he writes about that would be in Under the Ocean and that.
Oh, yeah.
I very much can believe that.
And there's so much unknown stuff in the ocean, too. And even the stuff that is there that we found is strange and alien-like.
Well, look at the anglerfish.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's hideous.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main reason I loved his stories is every single one has humanity in it, which is why I like the Mountains of Madness, is because they keep going. They keep, for lack of a better term for it, they keep treading where they shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes them dangerous. You're doing, oh, I'm going to research this. Well, come on, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. Bad idea.
Don't want to poke. You don't want to poke things that obviously don't like you.
Oh, this looks fun.
I mean, that's the funniest part with it for me, is just how much of the insanity that it is, dealing with all the stuff in it. I absolutely adored the idea of, well, my personal favorite story of all of it for it, I mean, some will agree, some won't, is Call of Cthulhu. The actual story, Call of Cthulhu. It's beautiful in how it's written. Though I think the actual other favorite, yeah, hit him in the head more with that hammer.
Yeah.
Like, the other good one, if you get the chance to read it or whatnot, Kobe, is the Dream Quest of Unknown Cadet.
Okay.
Which that one is a really, really well written one as well, because it's his own self-insert. It's Randolph Carter.
Yeah.
And you've heard that name before, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that one. That book.
The Dream Quest?
Dream Quest? I got to remember that.
Yeah, Dream Quest of Unknown Cadet. It's Randolph Carter traveling through the Dreamlands to reach Unknown Cadet, which is, well, guess what? That's the Mountains of Madness. Okay. That's the mountains they've seen in the far distance. That's what Unknown Cadet is. That's where it's like. That's why I tell people, like, I told you, you got to listen to pretty much almost all of his stories or read all of them, because they all are connected.
Yeah. Every
single one are connected. That's a big son of a bitch.
Wonder how many waves we got here.
Like, that's what, like I said, I guess that's, I think maybe funny in the effect of, I kind of love talking about it and the different characters and stuff they do and deal with.
Mm-hmm. I like
kind of creepy and whoa, holy shit. That was an exploder.
I like hearing about it because there's a lot of stuff I don't know, so I like to listen to other people like you talk about it.
Well, Unknown Cadet has one of the, I will say this, it is one of the weirdest, if you will, one of the weirdest, I guess you'd call it, creature, are the cats.
Okay.
The cats of Ulthar that are in there. They can talk.
I'm gonna write that down.
They actually talk to you if you're in the Dreamlands. They can talk to you. They have their own freaking army, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, I mean, it's a good one. All of the characters are, like, that's the other thing. All of his characters are very believable.
That's funny. In the story that I've been listening to, Kolak, there's they wrote in, so Felicia Day came in and played a character, and she was like the crazy cat lady, and she had like an army of cats, and the cats were controlling her. So that was kind of funny. And then they had to bring in the army of squirrels to fight the cats, and it was it sounds stupid when you explain it like that, but it made sense in the context of the story. All right, how much of this is left here? Is this like the... I feel like we should be getting close to the end of this thing. Oh man, it's 3 o'clock already. Man, I hate...
5:10 here.
Oh yeah. I hate it. Like, I'm waiting all week to get to the weekend, and then... Oh, I hear people upstairs. They must be home. And then all of a sudden, it's freaking Sunday night, and the weekend's over, and I'm back at work waiting a whole nother week.
I had to work today, so...
Oh.
Hell of a birthday gift, huh?
Oh, happy birthday.
That was yesterday, but
Okay.
yeah, my birthday was yesterday, but yeah.
Oh, let me check. Let me check my front door camera and see if they're back. I might have to go. That's kind of what's cool. I can look on my phone. Oh no, it must just be the cats running around. Okay, whatever. Okay. Where did the doctor go? Everyone's gone. Well. Oh, here we go. All right, let's go. Yeah, they're all just different rooms with waves of enemies. This is cool, but I think I've kind of about had enough of it. Not that I don't like it, just I was looking for more story DLC type stuff, and I think I've gone through all of it. Oh, I should have grabbed that one and thrown it into the spikes. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. A lot of the things with, what do you call it? Lovecraft and that's the other big issue. How do I say this without sounding like a pretentious prat? Well, it is literally going to be a pretentious prat. You're gonna have to learn a lot of old school 30s lingo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, I honestly, I gotta ask, have you ever heard the terminology milk toast?
I've heard it. I don't remember what it means, though.
Wimp.
Okay.
A lot of that we will have, and like you'll hear, like your character, but could be ending up being called a foppish milk toast of a man.
Yeah.
Which means a foolish wimp of a man, and you'd have to, like, that's what I mean about that. You would just kind of have to get the lingo on what they mean, and oh god, he's going to stick you in the rotating knives of shit. I mean, but The Evil Within is one of the reasons I like this game, is they did draw from Lovecraft with this as well.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new game Umbrelladoc was telling me about. It's, I downloaded the demo. Desolatium or something similar to that?
Desolatium, yep. I told him about that.
I downloaded the demo. I'm going to have to play that sometime very soon.
Yeah, it's a first-person point-and-click.
I love point-and-click games. I'm a sucker for point-and-click games. I grew up
it's using
playing
Lovecraft mythos for it, but yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like I've got a couple of Lovecraft games I want to stream, but I'm kind of. Let me put it this way, Kobe. I mean, you're gonna laugh at me when I say this. I don't think anybody would ever want to watch me play a game.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of thought that too, but it seems that I've got kind of regulars that come to the streams all the time now. Which I streamed for a long time before I actually got people that would, like there was nobody watching, there's nobody in chat, it was just me kind of streaming to myself. Basically, like recording a video except live. So it took a long time to get people, but I kind of figured there's always somebody out there that wants to see, wants to see exactly what I'm doing for some reason.
See, I'm the kind, like, I just don't ever think would be worth, like, watching. Like, I don't see myself as a good person that people would want to watch.
Yeah, I can see that. I've thought that.
Because I'm not one to chat with chat. I tend to just...
Oh, I've seen people do that too, where they don't read chat at all. It's basically like they are recording a video and chat's just kind of there. But yeah, I think for the most part, chat likes, some people just want attention too. I do find though also if it takes me out of the game too if I'm reading chat. Like last night we were playing Siberia and I was trying to follow the story and people were talking in chat, so I was trying to read that and then catch up after the cutscenes and stuff, and I was thinking more about what they were saying than what was actually happening in the game, and I think I lost a lot of the story. Well, I wasn't paying enough attention to what was going on in the game, but...
Right. And I understand it. I do. I understand where you'd come from with that, because it's interesting, to say the least, on that.
Mm.
Because, I mean, I've dealt with some pretty... Like, I tried the one time, and I tried streaming a couple of different games, and I'd never caught anyone's interest besides just a couple of my friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's how I was for a while. That's what I was saying, is like there was nobody, and then all of a sudden there was Umbrelladoc, and then there was a couple other people, and now there's like probably 5, 6, 7 people that I would probably call regulars, I suppose, that I see every time, see the same names. But like I've been making videos and stuff for 7 years now, and I'm still just barely getting to 2,000 subscribers. Oh geez, I gotta fight one of my own. Oh geez. Okay. I'm scrolling the wrong direction. Crap. Alright, so the trap didn't work on him. I think I know what I gotta do. I get him underneath the spikes. Alright, you get underneath these spikes. I'm gonna run over here and pull the switch. Do it! Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, it hurt myself. Uh-oh. Who are you playing with? This is Drunkle Crow. He is Umbrelladocs roommate. And we're just kind of discussing trying to start planning like some type of Lovecraftian I don't even know what to call it. RPG not really tabletop. I don't know what to call it really.
It's technically tabletop. It is technically tabletop, Kobe. And yeah, it would be described, I would say, as that. Tabletop-esque, at least.
Okay.
Is that yourself? Are you fighting yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got a katana. Holy fuck! It's the bastard child of yourself and freaking Pyramid Head.
I'm gonna try to get him in here.
But yeah, I mean that's the thing with the Lovecraftian styles is how, in lack of a better terminology for it, just how messed up it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've streamed a few things, The one thing I streamed that really, I guess you could say, messed with my head, I actually had some people watch it, was my play of nice.
It's not about how.
My,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It was my playthrough of a little bit of Final Fantasy 11.
Okay. It's not about how many subs you got. It's about how well you can keep a healthy relationship with your subs, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not like I feel like I need to have, 1 million subscribers or anything. I don't really care how many. I guess the only thing that my goal would be to be able to do stuff like this instead of having to go to a job that I don't necessarily like to do 5 days a week. So that is my ultimate goal, is to be able to do something like this full time. Doesn't necessarily have to be like 100% video games or anything, just whatever, I don't want to do what I do anymore, and I can't really find a good way out of it and be able to maintain the amount of money that I do make at my job. Alright, I went the wrong way. Let's try this one again. I feel like this is the end here. I feel like after I kill all these guys, it's going to kill me. There he is. No, what does this one do? That one, okay. So I'm going to try to finish this up here. Haha. Yeah, because every time I damage that one, it damages my own head.
Yeah, I think what you're doing in that is pretty much killing yourself.
Yeah. Where are you coming from? Oh, that way, of course.
But yeah, I mean, I have a couple. The thing is, I have a couple of games that people would maybe enjoy seeing me play, but I doubt. Because most of the games I play are role-playing games and things like that.
Oh, I missed him. Yeah, well, there's people out there for anything. Like, I've seen, like, I guess something funny that we were looking at the other day was like categories on Twitch that people are watching, and there's even like a sleeping. People are watching people live stream themselves sleeping. And I'm like, how are there 100,000 people watching someone sleep? Like in total, I know, whatever the number is, but I can't get 100.
Also because they're women more than likely.
Yeah, creepy guys watching women sleep.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to say it that way, but yeah.
And I'm like, but I can't get 10 people in my stream to watch me do something that might actually be entertaining. Ah, crap. He missed it. Come back over here. He's going to kill me.
Like that's the one thing I've learned with, like, I've played streams. I've played with a couple of buddies who are Twitch streamers. Because I've said it time and time again, I have a face for radio. I believe I have a decent enough voice.
Mm-hmm.
That people seem to like it. I mean, I ran a online radio show for a while. I do dubbing. I do stuff like that. So people obviously seemingly like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I never used a face cam either until I started streaming. So, and I just thought maybe it was something that might help. I don't know. If someone comes in and can actually see who's streaming, maybe they'll have a better chance of... Oh, come on! Seriously? It just came up underneath me. So yeah, I never did it until I started doing this. I made videos for, you know, the first 6.5 years, and I just have recently been streaming. Crap, I want to finish this, but I really don't feel like doing that again.
I'll be right back. I gotta hit the restroom.
Okay.
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Look at your YouTube analytics to find out what kind of content gets the most views on your channels. Yeah, I've looked at it a few times, and you know, the videos and stuff that get watched the most is stuff that I haven't done for years, and stuff that I'm not even necessarily interested in doing. Like, by far, my most viewed video is my first video I ever made is just a stupid thing that at work, a place I don't even work at anymore, a guy had liquid ass spray, and he went in and sprayed it at our parts guy who was on the phone, and he couldn't leave because he was on the phone. And that's got like 100,000 views, and it's just some stupid 1.5 or 2 minute video of someone spraying some fart spray on a guy. You know, it's like the stupidest stuff gets the most attention. And then stuff that I actually spent a lot of time and hard work on, nobody watches. Oh, get him! Ah, dang it. Crap, and then I just picked up a med kit when I was barely hurt. So can I, like, trap him right here?
So, Toby, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living besides this?
I work at a automotive restoration shop, and I paint, for the most part, I paint cars and sometimes do body work and stuff like that when it's needed, when the body guy is busy doing something else. So I just painted like a 71 Camaro yesterday that we've been working on for a while. Like it got so much sheet metal, both quarter panels. Man, did they put I can't remember if he put a roof on it. Like trunk floor pans, firewall. Like the thing was destroyed. So I went to an automotive trade school, and I took like mechanics basically, but then I ended up being a painter. So the thing that I went to school for, I guess I was a mechanic for a while. Like I worked at the airport doing maintenance on all the vehicles that aren't airplanes. So like I've used it before, but I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be a mechanic. I don't necessarily want to do paint and body anymore. It's just I'm exposed to a bunch of chemicals all the time. It's hard physical work. My body hurts, you know. So I tried to go to school, go to another college to do like computer science or something different, but I still have student loans from when I went to school in 2006. And I'd have to put more student loans on top of that. It's just not really the right thing to do, I guess. And I don't have time to do it either. Like, I wouldn't be able to get there. By the time I got off of work, I'd be late for school. This isn't going to work out right.
And I hear you on that.
Oh, no. Are you serious? That thing kills you like that? It took all my health in a second. All right, I don't want to do this anymore, but I'm coming up on 2 hours as well. I'd sure love to play that Lovecraft game.
Yeah,
But
why don't you for a little bit?
I feel like my family's going to be home any second if they aren't already. Because she was at the grocery store. She said when she says she's at the grocery store, that's my 45-minute warning. And that was at 2:50. Yeah, so she should be here anytime now. So yeah, I haven't seen them much all day, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Well, I'm going to call this a stream, and then when they go to bed, sometime around 8 p.m. Mountain Time, Umbrelladoc and I are going to get on It Takes Two, as long as, well, that's the plan at least. Whether it goes that way or not. If he doesn't, for some reason, if he doesn't come to play with me, then I will play that one.
Well, that all would for him would depend on how tired he is.
Yeah, he's doing a bathroom right now, he said.
Yep.
I also got In Sound Mind. It's free on the Epic Store. So I might play that one too. I don't know. Well, I guess I got Resident Evil. So if he doesn't come to play, I'll do the... I can't remember what it's called. The Lovecraft one? I keep forgetting it.
Desolium.
Okay.
Or Desolatium, I should say, is how it would be pronounced.
Oh, I missed some chats here. My most viewed video is a GTA Online launch glitch tutorial. Second most viewed video is Super Mario Sunshine level tutorial. I want to be a therapist since I'm so used to listening to people's problems. Actually, let me look at mine here real quick. It's a bunch of stupid crap. or games that I played, 4 or 5 years ago that I'm kind of done with. Let's see. Be interesting to take a look at here. So
Yeah,
it looks like... Actually, here, I can show you.
I don't even know where to look for that anymore.
Analytics. So yeah, here's the liquid ass one. Actually, here, wait. Let me flip this over to like lifetime. Yeah, so the liquid ass one, 743,000 views on some stupid. This is like the first video I ever made, 2015. And then this is a stupid video that I made while I was sitting at work of some farming mobile game where I was just like, hey, this isn't working. Does anyone know how to fix this? And that's basically the whole video. It's 46 seconds. Little Big Planet. This one was kind of funny. Superland. This was a good game. I should probably get back to it eventually. This one is my girlfriend made homemade goat's milk soap. It kind of shows you how to make it. Forest Village. I had a bunch of people watching that when I was playing. It's like a city builder. How to use what is this called? Handbrake to try to fix your corrupt video footage. I guess there's a magic one on here too, but like I don't do any of this stuff anymore. I don't know.
Heck, it's better than... Like, I'm looking at my analytics. I can't see where you got all those. I guess that's a different view than what I can do.
Are you in your channel like this with your dashboard and content and everything here on the left?
Yeah. I click on my analytics and my overview just shows me my top videos of this period.
Yeah, this is what mine is. Your top videos of this period. That's what it says. Well, I flipped it to lifetime. On the top right here, you can do it defaults on last 28 days. And I put it on lifetime just to...
Yeah, I'm just curious like what mine is, so... I'm just curious. Oh, yeah. My Death of the Fallen Hero, my very first dub. 59,000 views.
Mm-hmm. and then I made $15. And YouTube doesn't send you any money until you hit $100 in 1 month. Then they'll send you a check like the next month. So $100 is the minimum before they send you anything. So I haven't
You'll
even
get there.
Yeah, it was actually January 6th, I think, when I got my YouTube partnership back. So it's been February, March, coming up on 3 months. I think I've made like $30, $10 a month. So that's what I make doing YouTube, $10 a month.
Well, you go have fun with your family, Kobe. I will yak at you later, and who knows, I may BS with you and Doc when you guys are playing. So
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, she actually just sent me a text, said they're headed home right now. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna have to help her put groceries away and stuff like that, and hang out with my kid who I haven't seen yet today because he's been at his grandma's house. So yeah, it's good talking to you. What did you say that I should start thinking about? A character, and what? I guess I need like a list of all the things, like all the categories I have to fill. Like he's a mechanic, and what are these other traits or abilities or whatever that he has to have?
give me 1 second here, and I'll actually do you one better for that. This guy, yeah. I'm gonna send it to you in your Discord here. Come on, open up. Message. Paste. That there is the actual PDF that you can download. It's 50 some megs, but that is the full one. So you can actually download that and look through the whole thing.
I'm trying to find the Cthulhu one that I was watching to see what exactly it was called. Hold on.
But
Okay, this is the one that I was watching. He Left It Dead, Volume 1, Call of Cthulhu miniseries. So anyway, miniseries. Oh, it's one word. I was like, that's so weird. What does that mean? So anyway, this is the one I listened to, and this is how they kind of did it. So that was.
yeah, it looks like they're using a Call of Cthulhu on that, and They Left It Dead was mini series. I saw it saying about Victorian, so they're using probably the Cthulhu by Gaslight version.
Okay. Yeah, I've only listened to the first episode. It was pretty interesting. Like pretty right at the beginning, this guy here like turns into a werewolf or something. It gets crazy pretty quick. But all right, cool. I'll take a look at that. Actually, I opened it here.
Yeah, you just got to download it. It's a rather large thing, and it's all the way near the bottom is where the character sheet is.
Okay. I'll download that right now, and I'll take a look at it today. Download original PDF. Okay.
Yeah, you just download the original PDF. It'll take a few seconds for it to start.
There it goes.
All right, though, Kobe. I'll catch you later, though.
All right, cool. Nice talking to you. And yeah, if you're around tonight and want to chat with us, we can do that too. Assuming that he makes it. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
All
cool.
right.
Talk
later,
to you later,
brother.
All right, you guys, that's going to do it for me for today. Here's the thing that he sent me here. Beyond the Mountains of Madness. So we're going to do like a dice rolling RPG type tabletop story, improvisational story game with this. So we're just in the beginnings of trying to figure out how to do this. I've never done anything like this before, so I need to, oh my gosh, I need to go through all this stuff. Is this the whole story? Anyway. So yeah, tonight, Umbrelladoc and I are going to be live, or at least that's the plan. We're going to play It Takes Two, and it'll be a lot of fun because we have to work together and time stuff almost perfectly. And if we don't, the other person will die and we have to start over and try it again. So I'm sure we'll get frustrated and with each other, and it'll be a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it in the comments. You can also subscribe to the channel for more streams and other videos. And I believe we're done with The Evil Within. That's cool, the thing I was just doing, but I'm kind of done with it. I've been playing it for a while. There's not any story left to it, so I'm going to move on to finishing up Resident Evil Revelations is probably the next thing we need to finish here. So, but not tonight. Probably start that next week, or I've started it already. I'll probably continue that next week. Anyway, thanks again for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you tonight with Umbrelladoc and It Takes Two. Otherwise, I got a Lovecraft game demo that we were talking about that I'll play. And we'll get back to Resident Evil. Later, guys.